Tonight's episode, The Last Exit.
Good evening. Tonight's story for your approval involves a young couple on a road trip when they make a wrong turn that will take them to the intersection known as the Grampology Halloween Zone. Good evening. Our story is about a young couple. They were on a road trip to visit his grandmother. Usually they would arrive in time for supper. They had gotten a late start, and along with the rain, it slowed them down and it started to get dark out. They decided to look for a place to stay overnight and go on in the morning. Just off the road, they saw a small farmhouse in the woods. Maybe they rent rooms, the wife said. So they stopped. An elderly man and woman came to the door. They didn't rent rooms, they said, but they'd be glad to have them stay overnight as their guests. They had plenty of room and they would enjoy the company. The old woman made coffee and offered some cake, and the four of them talked for a while. The young couple were taken to their room. They explained that they wanted to pay for the room, but the old man said absolutely not. The young couple got up in the morning early before their hosts were awake. On the table near the front door, they left an envelope with some money in it to pay for the room. They got in their car and off they went to the next closest town. They stopped at a restaurant for breakfast. When the owner were told where they had stayed, he was shocked. "That can't be," the owner said. "That old house burned down 10 years ago, and the old man and old woman died in the fire." The young couple couldn't believe it. So they drove back to the house, only now there was no house. All they found was a burned out shell. The young couple stood there staring at the ruins, trying to understand what had happened. Suddenly, the wife screamed. In the rubble, there was a badly burned table, and on that table was the envelope they had left there with the money that morning. Happy Halloween.
To everyone dressed as ghouls, Darth Vader, stormtroopers, and construction workers, have a safe and happy Halloween.